Yeah, this is actually perfect. What am I going to talk about? I'm just gonna talk just to talk. But when I talk, I'm gonna make sense. Because when I do speak, I make sense. The thing about me is when I think about something and I talk about it, I make sense. That's what I'm really good at. I am really good at learning something, like receiving it and explaining it. I will tell you if I learn something, I'll tell you exactly the blueprint. If I learn something, I'll give you the blueprint. That's what I'm fucking amazing at. That's what my inherited God gift is. I don't even have to experience something to give you the blueprint. And here's a common misconception that I perceive in the world is people think that a blueprint is something you have to experience in order for that blueprint to be valuable or mean something or even exist. That's just like saying, because I'm not 6 years old, I'm not wise. So you're telling me a 20-year-old cannot be more wise than a 60-year-old. Now, where wisdom comes from, you could argue, is lived experience. That is true. But let's get into that, lived experience. You don't have to be wise through lived experience. You can just know something. Like, I shouldn't touch that stove because it's hot. Are you gonna touch the stove first and then be like, oh, everyone don't touch that stove because that stove is hot? Now, that might be a very, very simple thing to know. Very simple thing to know. But you'll be surprised at how simple life really is. You know something you're talented in? Something that you are talented in. It's very easy, whether it be, I don't know, maybe music. Whether it be just socializing around other people. Maybe it's just art. Whatever you know your talent to be. Whatever you find your talent to be, you can feel free to comment. But your talent is so easy, it just comes through you. It just happens. But as what I was saying, my talent is receiving something in the world that I've learned, whether it be from actually experiencing it or just the knowledge from God. I say the knowledge from God because I can think of something, I could be like, I thought of that. But no, there's just things happening. How I perceive myself and perceive other people as there's just things happening. And what I mean by that is thoughts happen. You don't control a thought. You don't predict your next thought. What are you gonna say? It just happens. So when my thoughts are just happening, it's God, it's life, it's the essence just passing through us, just happening. So that's why it's my gift to be received whatever God has given me. Now, and when I'm saying God, I guess you can interpret it as an external God, but it's really just being, life, essence, how things just are. My thoughts just happening. You don't control your thoughts. I don't control my thoughts. They just happen. Like I said, predict your next thought. I'll try to predict my next thought. Thoughts just happen. So whatever my thoughts are just happening, and then I formulate, this makes sense. I didn't think of that. That just happened. And so I share that experience. But like I said, I perceive this as a misconception. You don't need to directly have lived an experience to be wise or to express that. You can just have no knowledge of it and then express it. It's literally just like, don't put your hand on a stove. It's so intuitive. It's so just there because it's your gift. It's your knowledge. It's you. It's your gift. This is what I'm saying. When I talk, I make sense. When I talk, I make sense. This is my gift. And a gift is to be given to other people. So why don't you go ahead and follow? Or subscribe or whatever you're watching this on. And if you want to, go ahead and tag your friends. Bring more people. I want a community.